Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I am back with more bread coloring. This will be part 2, and this picture is from Sweets and Dishes book by Nishiwaki. I enlarged it and copied it from the back when this was the original, so that's why it looks a bit kind of funny here. But anyway, in today's video I'm going to be demonstrating how I color a croissant and how I color this kind of tortoise shell looking bread. I don't know what it's called, but you know, it's there and I like to color it. So let me move my page out a little bit so I'm not bumping against this. Do I have enough room? Yeah, I think I'll have enough room. Okay, so the croissant, I am going to start with Jasmine. Surprise, surprise. I always pretty much start with a base of Jasmine when I am coloring my bread for the most part. I don't know why, but it's just like what do you call it, protocol at this point, like basic protocol. That's what I do. So I'm going to go ahead and put this base of the Jasmine down, and this may be chatty. I'm going to go ahead and say that because I know some people don't like chat, but 9 times out of 10 this video will be chatty. So if you don't like that, mute me or just don't watch because I can't help but flap my gums a lot of the time when I'm coloring. I'm going to zoom in a bit because I think we're too far out. Give me 1 second. Okay, I hope that's a bit better because I didn't realize, like, even though I enlarged this, how tiny this little, look at this, it's so little. I'm like, can you even see what I'm doing? Okay, so after I use the Jasmine, I'm going to go ahead and come in with Goldenrod. And again, I'm going to leave the colors in the description box below. So for the Goldenrod, I'm just going to go kind of like in the folds of the croissant. I like to say croissant. I don't know. That's just how I pronounce it in my head all the time. And like when I'm at the store, I'm like, ooh, I want a croissant. I haven't had one in so long. Anyway, I cracked myself up. So I basically am just putting them kind of like where the artist has kind of drawn the lines already. I'm making it dark as there. And then, like I said, where I think the bread like folds over, I'm making it the darkest there as well. And I pretty much got my jumping off point and my colors actually of how to color a croissant from Shirley XLY here on YouTube. She doesn't make videos anymore, but she was one of the original channels that I found when I got into adult coloring, and she showed me how to color a croissant and I never looked back. I pretty much use her colors, but I do feel like I have a bit of me mixed in here, like my own thing that I do as well. But yeah, she's a great channel. Check her channel out. She does amazing coloring. Don't know how she achieves that, even though I've seen her videos still in awe. And she has an Instagram as well, but she's not active anymore, and I hope, you know, she's okay in the world. But yeah, she doesn't post as much. But yeah, I think I learned doing this from, I think she did a page in the Night Voyage. I know it's a Daria songbook where she colored a croissant, because I colored that same page. I didn't color mine exactly like hers, but I did reference her video a lot for how I wanted to color the page that I'm talking about that has the croissant and stuff on it. So yeah, that's pretty much, my colors look terrible. Oh my gosh, I don't know what to do about my colors not showing up good, y'all, but this is the lighting that I have. It's super overcast because it's snowing and stuff. It's the best I can do, y'all. But the colors look so washed out. So washed out. Let me see if I can do something about that. I don't know. The color is just not working for some reason. Anyway, after I have done the Goldenrod, now I'm going to come in with burnt ochre, and I'm going to go ahead and start to make even more of my shading be in the crease of where the croissant will fold over, and like kind of at the tops. And I'm just following suit to where I put my goldenrod down. Like once you start building up your colors and you're putting your darkest colors down, you pretty much have a guideline of how you're going to continue and like how you're going to lay the rest of your colors down. So that's like one of my main tips I can give you for when you layer. It kind of really helps you start to know like where you're going to put your colors and stuff. So I hope this helps, like I said, but you know, I'm no professional and I just do what I think looks good. So I appreciate everyone and their kind comments and compliments about my food coloring. And I think when you color something you love or something that you really enjoy, it shows. And I think that's why probably my food pictures come out so nice. One, because I try really hard. And two, because it's just something that I really enjoy coloring. And like I said, I think it shows through. And yeah, I don't know. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and make this the dark, and it really helps because the lines are already there, so you kind of already know, like, okay, like this is what direction I'm gonna go in. Okay, so that's burnt ochre. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take goldenrod. Oops, almost dropped my pencil. Is this goldenrod? No. Oh yes it is. Okay. I had to make sure. I'm going to take goldenrod again, and I'm going to kind of like, my pencil should be a little bit sharper. It's not, but you know, I don't care right now. So I'm going to start kind of making some little lines or striations or whatever it's called, and I'm following the way that the artist has done it, like the direction that they've done it. And I kind of make my own too a little bit, like, you know, just going with the flow, like whatever feels good, what looks good, that's how I put it down. And then I'm going to take my Tuscan Red, and this color is important to make it really pop. I don't know why, but sorry if I'm moving because I'm coloring on my lap. I have a desk, and when I do my nail art and everything, I sit at my desk. And originally I did buy my desk for me to color and film on, and shortly after I got the desk, that's not what I did. I film my completed pages and like things of that sort at my desk, but I still stand up. I don't sit. I don't know. I'm weird, y'all. And yeah, I don't color at my desk. I color sitting down on my bed, and I just have it in my lap. I don't know. That's just where I'm more the most comfortable. I know English. It's my first language, I swear. Anyway. Yeah, I don't know. I just like to color in my lap. It's just more comfortable. But also because my desk chair is not comfortable at all. And I don't know why I have not purchased a new one. I just have not. And I need to get a nice, comfortable gaming chair one. And that probably will make me want to sit at my desk more, like to color. But it probably won't. I don't know. I'm just more cozy and comfy, like sitting the way I sit. So I am just kind of making some kind of lines down, following how the artist has done it. And then that's basically what I'm doing, and making sure that, you know, it's at the tops and at the bottoms of the croissant. I don't know why this Tuscan Red works, but like I said, I take my colors from Shirley XLY, fully giving her the credit. And yeah, I don't know, it just works. This is what I use. I haven't strayed far from it. I've only colored a few croissants so far in my coloring journey, and every time I've used this color scheme. So I don't know. So now I'm going to take black, and you want to be careful with this. You don't want to put too much, but I'm putting it definitely in the corners, kind of where the heat would really like not burn the croissant, but like, I don't know, I think that's what this black does. It just shows like heat marks, I think. I don't know, like, I don't know. I can't really have a good explanation for it, but I think that's what it does. And I basically really put it like in the creases, like the folds, and that's where I think it looks most effective. And that's usually what I do, because in all of my pictures with croissants, you'll see that I did that. And I kind of do it some places where it'll fold over, like here and like right here, how I put it. And again, like I said, it's just what looks good to my eye. I don't know. But I hope y'all enjoy these videos. I hope they see the light of day and they come out good, because yesterday was disastrous, like I said in the first part. And yeah, I do miss chatting and getting on camera, coloring and like sharing my random thoughts and, you know, random conversation with y'all. I really do miss that. But like I said, I'm so lazy and I just can't be bothered a lot of the time. And I feel bad about that because I don't want to feel like I'm neglecting my channel. So this is Goldenrod. That's why I'm like constantly asking, probably to the point of annoyance, like, what do y'all want to see? What do you want to see? Like, what would you like me to do on the channel? Because I'm lost. I don't know what I'm doing anymore as far as my place in the coloring community, other than sharing my completed pages and like my coloring book collection. And I wanted to film my coloring book collection back in November, but again, I was sick that whole month because November is basically my channel anniversary. I started my channel November 2017 and I started coloring April 2017. So I started my channel the same year I reignited my love for coloring. And yeah, like I said, November was going to be the month. I was like, oh, I'm going to do everything I've ever colored in my coloring book collection. And then it just didn't happen. And then I'm like, well, now do I even do it anymore or no? Because I haven't done one in a couple years. I'm only going to do it every couple years. I'm not doing it every year. And the last time I did it, I think was 2022 or 2023. So we're in 2025. So I was like, oh, okay, I think it would be good for me to do my everything I've ever colored again. I don't know. Let me know in the comments if that's something that you want to see on my channel. If not, that's cool. I'll wait till next year and do it. But I don't know. Other than sharing my completed pages, I'm really just at a loss of what I'm doing as far as this channel is concerned. And I feel really bad about that. And like I said, suggestions are always welcome. I'll take them into consideration. Look, I finally followed through and we're doing the bread. So you never know. So now I'm going to take Canary Yellow. It's sad that the colors aren't showing up as vibrant as they are in real life. But whatever is going on with my lighting is just not working today. And that sucks. But maybe when I do a close-up photo and everything at the end, the colors will show a bit truer. Because it looks really cool. Really vibrant and everything in real life, this croissant. Okay, so now I'm taking Jasmine. And I'm just like blending everything together. And I still have some highlights left from the original first layer that I haven't completely gone over because I want that to stay light. And yeah, that's pretty much how this looks. So if I bring it up, hopefully you can see that a little bit better. But yeah, the colors aren't showing true, but it's okay. I will take a close-up photo like I said, and then we'll see like how we can get that to look a little better upon an edit. Okay, so next I'm going to go ahead and tackle this tortoise bread. I'm getting a text message, so if you hear something, I'm sorry about that. But I'm going to go ahead and color this tortoise bread next. Okay, I had an interruption. One of my best friends was texting me to ask me if me and my mom are okay in the snow. And I'm like, oh, that's so sweet. Yeah, we're fine. I'm going to go shovel soon, I'm sure. Probably once I finish this bread, I'm going to take a gander outside and see like what it's looking like. Because I know that I'm going to have to go out there and get my mom's car cleaned off and everything. But anyway, tortoise bread. Okay, so I call it tortoise bread. I don't know what the name of this bread actually is, but I'm surprise, y'all. We're going to start with Jasmine. And I'm going to go ahead and get that down. So I think after I color this tortoise bread, that will have been me demonstrating how I color breads. I don't know if you would like to see me do anything else on this page, but I mean, I'm pretty much going to use the same colors that I've been using and just vary them, you know, depending on how these different things are. But yeah, I pretty much use all the same colors like all the time. It's just used in different ways and different variations, I should say. But yeah, they're pretty much all the same colors. And again, I will be leaving these colors and the ISBN to this book in the description box below. And like I said, I got my book, which is this book that this page is from. I got it from Amazon Japan, and I paid like $12 US. But that was like some years ago. I don't know if it went up or down or what the case may be. But that's pretty much what I paid at the time. I really should sharpen this goldenrod, but am I? No. Okay, so now I'm going to take goldenrod. I may need to sharpen it. let me just sharpen it. I don't know where my pencil sharpener is. Nope, can't find it. So guess what, y'all? I'm not sharpening it. I'm gonna go ahead and go in these little areas where we have these little, I don't know what you call these. I was gonna say designs in the bread, but it's not really like a design. I don't know. And it's not a method to my madness. I'm just kind of outlining them and then kind of like making it like, excuse me, kind of making it like, it's just shadows or something. I don't know. That's the best way that I could describe it. And I am thinking if, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do Goldenrod at the bottom right here. Hopefully everything's good. Okay. And if you hear my phone making a noise or something, it's probably because my bestie keeps texting me. And I don't know. The snow makes people bored. But that's why I'm like, sometimes I'm really grateful that I have hobbies where all I need is candlelight. Like if the power went out or whatever, and it was or something, all you need is your book and your pencils, or your book and your markers, and you're good to go. Your gel pens, whatever. All you need is a candlelight, and you're straight. You're set. Like, that's what I like about this hobby too. It's like I don't require much. I can color in my lap, and all I need is a book and some pencils. I'm good to go. And that's a true joy, because you know, it's like the simple things. You know, it takes you back to simplicity, and that's always a good thing to be reminded of. Keeps you grounded. You know. So anyway, I'm just going kind of in a bubble pattern. Like I'm making it look like a bubble, like kind of like 3D. And I guess I'm achieving that by kind of rounding out the corners. But I do want to leave a middle highlight in this bread, because you know, sometimes bread is shiny and stuff. So with these little pockets, I'm leaving like a circle kind of in the middle where I feel like the highlight of this bread will be. And that's how I'm approaching these little pockets or whatever. I don't know what to call them. I keep calling everything a pocket, but I don't know another way to put it, like another terminology for it. I don't know. I'm laughing because what is this bread even called? And I call it like tortoise bread. It kind of really reminds me of a tortoise shell. I don't know. I did look up a lot of breads when I recently did my Erie pictures, and some of them had the names with it, and then Erie did put the names of some of this bread. Like, this is called Pan at P or something. I don't know, y'all. I'm probably saying it all wrong. But it's really cool when you look that bread up. So, I do know with some new... I mean, I know some names of some bread that are new to me. So, I learned, you know, something new even doing this. So, that's funny. But, yeah, I don't know what this stuff is called. Like I said, I've never seen this bread in real life. Like, any facet of my life, I've never seen this bread. But do I visit many bakeries? No, not at all. So makes sense why I would never have seen it. So I'm going to take chocolate now, and I'm just going to go ahead and just follow through where I put all of the goldenrod, and like I said, it acted like a guideline as to where I'm going to put everything, so I don't have to think too hard about it, because we already have that down for us. But I'm going to come in and make this even darker with dark umber, because like I said, it's a process. We layer, we build our colors, and it's just fun to me. That's why I said I really do like looking at those little simple books that they have out, those simple easy books, but it's just not my style. I like to layer. I like to add a bunch of colors, like when I'm layering and, you know, making stuff look dimensional. But I really do want to try and start, especially in my one-sided books, use my markers and stuff. But a lot of my markers have dried up, but my markers are old, y'all. Like I think I bought those Touch New markers back in 2018. And then I bought my Ohuhu set. I think I have the 40 set or something. I bought those back in like 2018. and a lot of them are just now drying up, so they did last a really long time. I will give them credit for that. And some colors I've run out of, and I've not replaced it, because again, I'm not a marker person, and I'm not going to buy a bunch of markers and then they're just going to dry up because I don't use them very often. But I have seen the Ohuhu, like they've come out with like Honolulu set and all those colors and stuff. They look really cool, and I'm like, ooh, I want them. But I'm like, am I going to use them? No. Or am I going to use them enough before they dry out to feel like I got my money's worth? No. So I just have not purchased any more markers, y'all. I have the original ones that I bought back when I first bought my markers in 2018, and I have not bought more markers since then. Oh, I'm lying. I have bought some markers from Five Below, like a little 18 pack and like a neutral pack of 12 and stuff. I have bought those. I'm lying. But like a huge set of markers, no. And then one time my sister got me a gift card for my birthday, and I bought some Copic skin tones, and like 2 of those have dried up. But that was back in like 2020 or something. So like my markers have lasted a really long time. Like, and I know you can get refills for Copics, but am I really into doing markers and all that stuff? And no. So that's why I just don't even bother with all that stuff. Okay, so now I'm taking dark umber. But yeah, I'm not a marker person. I'm really not. But I know, who's the lady that I've seen her stuff? I think it's Kitten Clouder or something like that. And she does like marker classes or something. I don't know. She does really amazing work with Copics and stuff. And I'm like, ooh. But a lot of my books are double-sided. And you can't use marker. Well, you can if you don't mind sacrificing other pages. But you can't really use marker in those books. And then my single-sided books that I do color in, like I said, I use marker as a base. But I don't completely color the page in marker, because I like going over the marker with my pencils. It gives a really good textured effect sometimes. Like, you can make cool textures and stuff that way. And I just enjoy that process more than I do straight up trying to layer markers or blend markers or whatever. So as you can see, I'm taking dark umber. And I am just really following where I put my darkest color so far. And yeah, that's pretty much how this braid is going to turn out. It's going to be a darker braid, because so far when I've colored this tortoise braid, that's his name, we're just going to call it tortoise braid. When I color this tortoise braid, I usually make it a dark color as well, because like I said, I feel like I have like not a playbook, but a playbook of braid. Like, these are usually the steps I follow, and I don't stray too far from it, because if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I don't stray too far from what I'm comfortable with and what I can just whip out without hesitation, you know, the colors and stuff. So that's pretty much what I'm doing here. And then we're going to come back in with even more colors and layers. Because sometimes, well, I do think I know how to leave well enough alone when it comes to doing this, but sometimes, I don't know, I'm like, okay, that's enough now. But, you know, it's all in fun. So as long as I'm enjoying myself, and you know, because sometimes I know, like, trying to layer and stuff, and it's repetitive to keep doing, and it can become like annoying, I guess. But I haven't run into that problem. I find my frustration comes in more so coloring the same thing 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, 8 and 9 times on the page, like leaves and stuff. I don't know what it is, but I hate it. I'm crying, and I'm like, I wish artists start just drawing stars or something. Like, if you have a background or you have a bunch of filler that you want to put in the page, don't put leaves and flowers. Put some stars. Put, I don't know, something else. But I understand a lot of people really love florals and coloring flowers. I'm just not one of those people. I don't have it in me. So a lot of the time I'm just like, I just want to color my portrait, and I don't want to color all these millions of flowers that they drew around this person. I'm sorry to keep harping about it, but it's something that really just grinds my gears. I'm just like, ugh, it's the worst. I usually reserve all that for last. Like, when I'm coloring a picture, I'm like, flowers and stuff color last. Or sometimes I will color the leaves, because I'm not even going to lie, sometimes I don't even mind coloring leaves, because I'm like, okay, so what texture or what colors can I make it? And that'll be kind of fun, but that's rare. And sometimes I'll color it first and get it out of the way, But then 9 times out of 10, I leave all that stuff for the end. I'm like, ugh, I don't want to do it. I don't know. I want to work on my fur too this year, because I don't think I do horrible fur, but I don't like the fur that I do. I don't manage it very well, and I really need to get better at it, because I really want to color more in my Kanoko Augusta books, because she's my favorite artist, and some pages are some of my favorite pages ever, and I haven't colored them because I'm scared or intimidated by the fur, like I'll mess it up or whatever, because I want it to look good, and I don't want to just, you know, do anything. I want it to look really nice. Okay, so maybe right here, because this kind of, let me darken that. Yeah, make it look like its own pocket, because this thing didn't come down all the way and it was kind of like weird. Okay, so that was chocolate, and now I'm going to go ahead and take Goldenrod again, and I'm just going to go ahead and blend all that together. And I'm putting, am I still recording? Okay, I had to make sure. I'm going to take Goldenrod and like blend it all together within this brown, and then blend it toward the lightest bits that we have down. And make sure it's all blended together. And then I think next I'm going to add a bit of Canary Yellow, a bit more Jasmine, and then lo and behold, this little tortoise bread will be done. But I don't know what other bread pages I have left in my books, because this book, the bread page that I'm coloring now, is like the last one with full-on bread. And yeah, my Erie pages that I've done this year, well, last year, the bread is done in those. So now, y'all, I'm at a loss. I hope someone comes out with a good food book. Please, someone. If I knew how to draw. I mean, everyone knows how to draw. You have the ability to. But if I had the skill level of being able to draw better. Because don't get me wrong, I have a decent skill, like, but it's not to the point where I feel confident enough to be like, I'm going to make a book. Nah, never. Not at this stage in my life. Okay, so now I'm going to take black. And with the black, I'm definitely going to go ahead and come and put the black in these corners, because we want to make it look like it really has that dimension. And I'm trying not to go too heavy-handed because I don't want it to look burnt. But I do want it to be shown that there's some darkness of this going on here. I think also I want to come back over these little sections again with Goldenrod, because I feel like it kind of got washed out, or I didn't do it dark enough. So let me see about that in a second. Yeah, where is my Goldenrod? Okay. Yeah, so I feel like I need to come back over these sections. And then where is dark umber? So I'm going to take dark umber and I'm going to go under these again, because I feel like I kind of lost some of it. And then where I put the black, I'm kind of going to go over with dark umber too. Again, this is not a process if you don't want to really like build up your colors and do things of that sort, because you do have to work at it, and it's a process. But I find it relaxing. I don't know. Okay, so now this is going to be Canary Yellow, and I'm just lightly putting some yellow in there. kind of more toward where we have our lightest jasmine laid down. But I don't want it too yellow. And then also, this is a cadmium orange hue. And I'm going to take cadmium orange hue. Oh my gosh, that is a name for you. And I'm going to put a little bit of this down in there over everything. Because it just adds some extra color in there. Makes it look really cool. And hopefully, you know, when I do a still picture close up, y'all are able to see all these colors and stuff. Because on camera, for some reason, like I said, it's gray, it's overcast, it's dark today. And I have artificial light on as well. It's just not catching what this really looks like, unfortunately. Okay. Okay. Now, finally, I will take... oh, that's Canary yellow. My bad. I'm going to take Jasmine. And I'm just going to go ahead and go back over our lightest part. Make sure everything is all blended and nice. And that's pretty much how I color this tortoise kind of bread. This tortoise bread... Just go over everything and blend it all nice, and there we have it. So yeah, hopefully y'all have enjoyed this, and I hope this sees the light of day, because I have had some struggles, okay? I'm trying to film this for y'all, but I really wanted to be a woman of my word, follow through, and finally show you something that you've been requesting of me, because I do care about what you would like to see from the channel. Again, suggestions are welcome. Let me know what you would like to see, and I'll see what I can do when I get out of my laziness. And yeah, hopefully this helps you figure out your starting point, or gives you, you know, a guideline of where you can start when you want to start coloring your bread. So I am going to zoom out a bit, and I probably did that unsuccessfully, but yeah, I'm going to definitely do like a close-up photo and some good light so you can see like how this is all looking. But yeah, that's pretty much how I color breads, y'all. I use the same colors all the time. Like I said, I just vary it depending on which type of bread that I'm coloring. And I'm going to leave the colors in the description box below. Again, I reiterate, along with the ISBN to this book if you want to check it out. And yeah, that is pretty much part 1 and part 2 of the bread. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. I appreciate your suggestions, and I appreciate you all still being interested in what I have to offer to the coloring community at this point. I really do. Thank you so much. Take care out here, and I'll see you in my next video.